So hang tight. And if not, we'll pick another winner. Give them 2 minutes. There you are. Oh. Oops. All right, Michelle PT, you won the purple brass town. There it is. You won this? Yay, you won. So email me, tell me you won the brass town. Email me your shipping address. Okie dokie. All right, let me write this down. All right. It's been forever. I'm glad we could do this. All right. Got it. Okay. So when I start getting pins like this in here, we start to have a problem. This is one I broke out the other day. That this is definitely going into the sale. Like, I love this pin, I just never use it. Right? I have a different pocket six that I use, and this is just too cool to be sit around and not use. Right? So that's the idea here. Is to this pen needs to be accounted for in the Pin Act 100 because I paid for it. It was not cheap, but if I'm not going to use it, it needs to be sold. Which pocket six do you use? I have one that it's in the other room. Like that space kind of thing, that pink one was. I have a blue one like that. So that's going to go in here. Which that probably needs to be in here, right? So let's see. So these Edisons, Newark, Beaumont. So these are the Edisons I wrote about recently. If I could only keep one, it would probably be this one. Although it's kind of unfair that I didn't pick this one. This was a Thomas Hall project where we got a rod of Tibaldi. And this is a Menlo shape, but it can only be eyedroppered. Like, we carved out minimal space in here. Like, you can't fit a converter in here because we didn't want to mess with the material too much. So we were able to buy these rods. This is, I don't know how long ago this is. This is, again, we're talking like 8-10 years ago that we did this. So it's eyedropper. This is just like a super, super special pen, right? So we paid for the rods, and then we paid Brian for whatever pen shape we wanted. So, like, whoever got them, well, I went to Edison. I think different people went to different people to have them made. I don't even know who all's got them now, but there weren't that many in this project. Have you heard from Thomas? Yeah, he Instagrams me pretty frequently. Hey, basically, hey, have you seen this? Is how he Instagrams me. Yeah. Would you expand to PA 200? No. Was that the time you broke all the Edison machines? No, I never broke Edison machines. So these old G10 ones, he didn't like making them because they were very damaging. Who made the pen with the white clip? So this is Edison. This is the Beaumont. This is my favorite shape. And this material is called Palomino Waltz at Sunset from Stormwind Blanks. This was last year's Baltimore pen show pen. And this is the one that I said if I were going to keep any of the Edisons, this was the one. It's just really neat. Can we take a poll whether you expand to PA 200? Yeah. That's the easiest. Like, y'all don't believe me, but I'm just telling y'all that's a fact. If would sell, let me know. Gotcha. And then the Orion, which I love, that one. So yeah, then this is like my original Black Beaumont. Just get another big box. I'm not doing it, chat. This was one of the first like limited projects Brian did. Very simple blacked out Edison. Second question, should you expand to a 200? I don't think so. Okay, so then we have this Aurora. I don't know why that's in this box. It should be in a different box. I think that's probably why this is like this, because I think I screwed that up. So this is just we're gonna go into a different box. Although I need to review this pen, so this probably needs to go into the ink kit. All right, Franklin Christoph's. I have a few more, like some of the Pen Addict ones I have. Oh, and where's my Thomas Hall one? See, that needs to be in here. I definitely have 200 fountain pens. Well, probably have 200 fountain pens. So there's one. There's a Model 20 with a Tibaldi finial like this. See how this has a green finial here with Tibaldi in here. That should be in here because that's one I'm keeping. That should be in here. So I'm keeping all these, and then I have some Pen Addict ones. I don't really count for this because they were like my projects. Where's your 45? I think maybe I might sell that one. The Ghost 45. Yeah, where are those? See, this is another reason why I have to do this, because I start moving things around weirdly, and it bugs me. With the missing pins, no, that one's here. That one's around. I'm pretty sure I know where that is. I think it's with the other one here, the Model 20, or the Model 2, but it's a Model 20. Never mind. What's the difference between a PA 100 pin and a pin that's not in the box? How do you decide? So it's kind of not, obviously, if you watched me for any amount of time, it's not rigidly defined. But these are usually pins that I've bought for myself or have some special sentimental meaning, which we're going to get to one here in just a second, that are, cost a decent amount of money. Like there's no like hard like money limit, but like these are not cheap pens. And they're pens I want to keep for like personal reasons, things I love reasons, review reasons, like technical reasons. And the reason why I tried to do this is because they're pens that are just laying around, not being used for any reason whatsoever. And that's not a healthy environment for me to like feel like I've like spent, like I don't want money sitting around that I'm not using. Like I buy these pens to use them, I guess is the where this should start, right? So I buy these pens to be used, and if I'm not using them, I need to sell them. I think that's probably the short version, if we want to keep it that simple. If I'm not using them, someone else should be in someone else's hands that will use them. No, I'm not selling all these. No, this is like my personal collection. I'm auditing today, just kind of seeing, hey, is there anything that I need to like move out? So like I've pulled like 3 pens out, 4 pens, and then a couple more that I need to ink up for myself. So that's the short version. It's a way to audit my collection of pens and make sure I'm using things or have a reason to keep things. And then if not, I need to sell them and move on from them. So if you have questions about that, please do. This is one of the newest pens I bought. This is my Skogsy glitter blue thing. Do you like that? Skogsy glitter blue thing. I hope he's still here. I really like I couldn't pass up on this material and this pen shape. This pen shape is really like me. Did this one have a name, like a material name? And this is like a similar shape, but from Brooks. I just really like this material. This one's hard to see in here, but I kind of really like this material. It's pretty crazy. When you ink up another pen, do you take one out of the rotation? No. But once I start getting into like Satis Refraction Teal, I like that. But once I get into like double-digit pens inked, like I'm not using them that much to where all these pens need to be inked up, right? So this is a pen I didn't pay for. It obviously means a lot to me because we had this joke. If y'all don't remember this, a lot of y'all know exactly what this is. Some of you may have never seen this pen. We had a joke a long time ago with Jonathan Brooks. At last time Mike was in Atlanta, could you Arushi a Lamy Safari? And not only that, he Arushi'd 4 Lamy Safaris. One went to me, one went to Mike, one went to Anna, and then one we gave away as part of the St. Jude St. Jude charity stream in that we do in September. So it's like really cool. Now I got to get the Lamy back in the right place now that I've seen it. There we go. Whoops. So yeah, it's an Arushi Lamy Safari. It's just kind of crazy. It's got these great finials on here. Whoops, I see them. No, I've lost an orange Arushi Brooks pen. Is one of the lost 3. Excuse me. So if y'all haven't seen this pen, that's the story behind it. So no, I have an orange Arushi, like Charleston model, maybe one of the larger models with orange like speckled Arushi. It's a stunner, and it's gone. All right, so I have 2 Tesori pens. Now, I don't know if these are like officially Hello Tello or what John's calling them. And I probably need to just move on from one of these, even though they're both like super stunning. This is the first one I bought because I love this material and shape. And then I found this red one with the window in here. They're pretty similar. This one's a little bit bigger, I think, which I might like the smaller of the 2. But yeah, I'll probably sell one of these. But I really, really like these. So that way, you can move the blue one onto me. I think I'm going to sell the green one. I think I'm going to keep the blue one. Oh, I have my Nemosine nib in here. That's funny. So yeah, I really like these pens, but I don't need 2. Saw some Brooks Arushi at Sarge's. Yeah. So we're going to put that one over here. This is my Fagianato orange celluloid. And this one has this is a Bach titanium plated, rhodium plated titanium nib. And this is just a cool pen. Fred passed away years ago. Doesn't make pens anymore. I never inked this pen up though. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do with it. Yeah. So there'll be no more of these. So, really cool material. Really cool material, right? This is my Mike's Pen Fun Wicked Wisteria. This material is just crazy. I really like this material. So that stays. My Bennu stays. This probably doesn't have to be in here. I probably shouldn't put it in here. Like if I'm not putting like the Pen Addict... if I'm not putting the Pen Addict Franklin Christophs in here, but I don't know. I kind of think it should be in here, right? I feel like it should be in there because I love that pen so much. Yeah, this one Yeah, this one's great. This one in person, like if you look at it just laying in the tray, it doesn't look that crazy. It looks pretty awesome, but it's got this really crazy depth to it. I really like this one. I got this at Chicago last year. Sorry, phone. This is my London Pen Co. Now that Sean's getting back up and running, I need to review this one. So this actually needs to go in the review queue. It's a swirled ebonite he sent to me. That's just really crazy. Really crazy. So see, how am I going to really... it should go with the other TPA pens? Probably. It seems like an outlier in here, right? See, I just needed some validation. Final check of the cell pins. Oh yeah, Inky Love. I do all that for sure. Because I'll get them all set up back like to their original state and make sure they have converters. I'll try to find the boxes. This is my Zodiac pins, which is the Stormy Koi. Again, this is like a recurring theme for me, even though this is the only one in this box. The materials that have like translucency and then like the solid, like almost cloudiness in here. Like these are like my favorite types of materials these days. So I really like that one a lot. Yeah, Bennu with the other TPA pins. Yeah, because I have like all the retros together and the Pen Addict, Franklin Christophs together, and the Opus. Like all those should stay together. Zodiac. Oh, Bart. Which one do I like? Where is Bart? Where's Lip Gloss and Lattes? Aries? It's in my review. No, it's not Virgo. Aries, I think. If you look at my review, if someone can grab the review at penaddict.com, I reviewed it. I think I'm Aries. You should get a box for all the PA pins. I have a different box in there that I did put a bunch of them in. So yeah, Aries. See it. I was right. Thank you, Naperville. Always quick on the draw. Okay. Man, Toby is cashed out. Toby Cash money. Okay, one more to go. I'm not feeling really good here, chat. I'm not trying to eliminate anything here, but I'm like, oh, there should be things I should just like shift, and like we have to have room for more pens. I should get an Aries, but I just like the Virgo better. I couldn't tell you the difference. The only one I can't do is the Pisces. That one I know. It's the shapy one. That one I can't do. Last drawer. Oh my gosh. Okay. I got too much crap up here. Let's see here. Can we get this out? Now this is the drawer. This is the drawer where the things need to be used. This is where we're letting it down. Any chance the case of the missing pins fell behind the icebox? Unfortunately, those pins predate the icebox. All right. I got a mess going on in here. All right. Let me relocate some of these. All right. So both of these pens need to be inked up. So the Visconti Homo Sapiens, Blizzard, and the Peniter. You know you cause anxiety with this for all of us with a lot of pens, right? Yeah, I have my own anxiety too. And then my Peniter Mystery Filler. These are actually going to go right into the inked up, right in the need to be ink stashed. Because I love both of these pens and I have not used either of them recently at all. All right. Then my Auto Hoots, Auto Hoot Design 03s, or these 04s. I always forget which one they are. I use those pretty regularly. I really like these all. Is that the to be inked case? Yeah. Maybe I should get a Hoot one day. They have lots of different Hoots. My Diplomat Black Stripe Arrow, which this one is awesome. I love how this one writes. My Lone Lamy 2000. Didn't you have a beige one to be inked as well? I can't remember. Stainless steel Lamy 2000 glyph. So we don't have the standard Lamy 2000. What nib do you have in the Era? Extra fine. Just a stock extra fine. Writes like a awesome. Would be terrified of scratching that thing. I don't know. I would look forward to scratching it. Does it get hot if left in the sun? I'm sure any pen in here would get hot if left in the sun. Would it get hotter than those? I don't know. If you could have them do a new material for a Lamy 2K, what would you choose? I mean, I wouldn't change from Macrolon. But as a stainless guy, I wouldn't mind to see stainless. My Rotring Lava. It's just weird because the Macrolon's resilient. It is. It's a good pen. Allegedly. Just give us colors in the 2K, right? Orange Macrolon would be great. So this is what's the Newton Lava? That's just a cool pen. These are just all kind of like, this is where my other Aurora needs to be. This is my Matthew Martin OG. This is one of my favorite pens to just write with. It's just, I don't know, everything about the proportions and the weight is just right. Was the blue Macaron a limited edition? Yeah, so they've done blue and brown. Both were limited editions. I'm sitting here thinking, it's like, oh, should that one go in the inked up? I actually use these reasonably regularly. Probably the Flexi nib more than the regular Optima. So this one has their like soft nib in it, which I really enjoy writing with this pen. I use this one a lot. Where's your engraved Optima? It's in the other room. I don't know that one makes the cut. It's a cool pen though. Like, I'm not getting rid of it or anything, but and this is my extra fine Optima. This was the Shoptima Optima. That is no longer Shoptimud. My Mont Blanc Bohème. This probably deserves an inking at some point. My Lone Mont Blanc. It's just like one of the coolest pens ever. Boop. You got to go boop when you do that. Chatterley has one of those for sale and has a cracked ink window. This one, the Optima. So you got to go boop when you do that. The red demo. I think that's where I actually got this one from, if I'm not mistaken. Long time ago at a DC pen show. Does the Bohème dry easily? I've never had a problem with it drying out. It's weird how I can't explain it. You think it would. This is a Kakari CY sent me with a needlepoint grind. It's sick. I love writing with this pen with the nib grind. And this is an old prototype I've had for like a year. I keep saying I need to send it back, and I just never have. This is old. It's like an alpha prototype. And then my baby Saguaro. I just cleaned this out not long ago. I've been swapping nibs out there. And then this is one I was talking about I need to review. My Iron Feather Creative with the Dragonfly. I got the Atlanta Pen Show last year. So I probably need to put this in the ink up queue. Man, it's a lot of pens to ink up so far. It's a good group. My Right Turns Autumn Medley that I reviewed. I love this clip. Then my Heinz. I always forget the material name of this one, but it did good with the brown matching Brown matching nib. I'm supposed to be moving pins out of here, Chad. It's not really working for me. This is Studio Aga Khan Ebonite. I probably need to review this one. It is time. I have one more giveaway to do. It's almost time. I need to review this one. This is the one shapely pen that I did like. Like we were talking about the Pisces, right? I did end up liking this one from Enigma. Which I didn't think I would like, but I did really, really like it. Yeah, the nib worked well with it. And then my two Y Studios that are in here that I love. So I have a Franklin Christoph number 5 needlepoint in this one. Something about that resin I love. And then I have a broad cursive metallic in this one. So I use those two pretty frequently. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I love a FC number 5 nib. I know, I don't have many of them. Just trying to think if there's anything else in here I want to ink up. I think I'm good. We can't get too crazy, chat. I need to do the Lamy 2000 one day. All right. I don't think we've cleared that much space, chat. Work in progress. All right. I will work on this on my own soon. Maybe this weekend. Because the whole reason I need to do this is because, like, I'm going to keep getting new pens, right? I have one coming from Annabelle. I have one coming from Scribo. Both of those are Panatic 100 pens. That was the final drawer, yes. I don't know. There's some more decisions to be made, I think. For sure. For sure. Like, if I only had 90 pens in there, I'd feel pretty good. Any update on your new retro collab? Yes. So they sent me a mock-up of the new color that I wanted, the better or brighter orange. It's perfect. So now we're just deciding on the production date. So we're pretty much there. We're going to get another sample that should finalize it, and then we're just locking in the production window for that. Hopefully this summer, but with my travels between July and August, it could be pushed later, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, let's do a giveaway. But the colors are sick. Can you send money for it now? No. Fountain pen PA collab coming soon. In progress, yes. Not ready to release that one yet. But I have seen pictures of the prototype. I don't have the physical prototype yet, but I will show it to you. Like, everything I have is going to be like all the releases are going to be when I'm out of town or traveling for like a month. So the release dates are definitely up in the air. The hat stuff's paid for. Like, it's like, okay, they'll be ready in July. I'm like, okay. It's like, I mean, you know this going into it, right? You know, going into the things. So, yeah, I said this is the year, Dabber Raccoon, that I'm going to do all the collabs I've been holding off on. Whether it's a mistake to do them all at once, We'll see if I make it through the year. Coming back is going to be a bad week in the shipping department. Who's the maker of the fountain pen collaboration? If I could tell you, I would. But you'll know when I have the prototype signed off on. There's no point in saying until we have it on lock and money has changed hands. But yeah. Oh, I did put in the request for fire on fire on fire, so we'll see if that's possible. See, that's just it. You actually could. I actually could. But there's no point until, like, what if we say, what if it, oh, yeah, this isn't going to work. Like, there's no point in saying. So once I know it's actually going to work, that's when I'm ready to say. I mean, it's like not going to be some like huge surprise secret type of thing. So, all right, next final giveaway of the day. We have the old school roadie here with the newfangled refills that we're using because we can no longer afford the jet streams. You're on your own on jet streams now, chat. So we have a what was this one called? Blue Jay? I'm already blanking on what this one's called. So the classic roadie style, still one of my favorites. With the hammered logo instead of the laser etched one, which I love. And the Schmidt Easy Flow Parker style. No, we need the Jetstream. Whew, man. You know how much those things are now? Crazy. Blue Jay, so no changes last year's model, but we're supposed to expect better results anyway. I'm confused on that question. Okay, I was very confused. Time to raise prices. Easy Flow is gross and blobby. Really? I haven't had that problem with the Easy Flow. What other Parker style refills do you like? If you don't like the Easy Flow, what do you like? Monteverde gel. It's not a bad idea. We could try that. Parker Gel 05. I don't know if I can get the Parkers. There are other Parker style refills besides the Jetstream? Yes. Yeah, I mean, it's like an $8.50 retail refill. The Parker ballpoint. So, are you okay? What's the wholesale price? Probably like half of that, but that's assuming we can always get them at wholesale, which we can't. Not every company is willing to work with you on a wholesale, especially just for refills. It's the question I was going to ask. Are you okay with a smaller pen being gel ink refills? I mean, those gel ink refills last a decent amount of time, right? So that's like one thought process. Like if these are going to be more of a carry pen, is it better to have a ballpoint than like a gel? Like if it's banging around or something like that. I mean, I prefer gel ink too, but is that the right choice for the type of pen? Never ballpoint? Oh, yeah. That's where we do disagree. I also like TWSBI, so gel is better than ballpoint. Like, I get that gel is better than ballpoint. I'm not disagreeing with that. What about the Oto refill? The Oto is a needlepoint, and like aesthetically, it doesn't really work with this type of pen. So maybe we'll get some of the Monteverde ones to try out and test. Do I have any? Oh, the Oto Flash Dry is one of my favorite refills. I just don't like the needle point. So we also have to have something that fits the front end, you know, aesthetically. Right, so the needles, You know, that would be a great option for you to buy aftermarket. All right, let me start this giveaway. Look at some of the Schneider refills too. Okay, I think I've got some somewhere. I don't know that I have any. Do I have any of the Monteverde ones? I'll have to check. All right, this giveaway is open! Exclamation point raffle. Jellian. I never knew how to say that. I'm pretty sure I have one of those. If not, have tried those. Can Brian make replacement grip section that the needle tip will look good on? We can make anything. Not everything is a smart way to spend your money. Right? We can make lots of things. We can't make lots of things that are feasible, right? We're already in the land of 1,000 SKUs. Would a mini G2 work? No, I think they're shorter. They're too short. And I don't think the front end wouldn't work on the existing grip section. I wish the mini G2s came in 0.5. Anything can work with enough tape. True. I wonder if someone can 3D print one. Yeah, Brian. That's how all of our designs start on his 3D printer. It would just be, we could just make a different, at that point, I'd just make a different pen. Like, I wouldn't try to make a roadie that fit that style. I would make a different pen that looked cool with the needle, if that makes sense. The retractable one might work. I'm not sure how that retractable would work. Because one of the retractable models is going to have Parker style refills as well. There'll be a G2 model and then a Parker style model. Yeah, the retractable might. I have to think about that. Because I love that refill. It's just not for everything. Like, I use it in retros, but it looks kind of lame too, right? Anything you'd like to make but wouldn't because there probably isn't a great market for it. A retractable fountain pen. It seems like a nightmare. But I'd like to make it. Just tried a G2 Mini and the front end fits, but it's way too short. Yeah. A retractable fountain pen seems like an absolute nightmare. I'm not saying we wouldn't try, but PA Curios would be cool. Now that I would be down for that. If I can get an orange Curios, count me in. There's no way they would sell me. There's no way they would do some small quantity of that though. That would be sick. I'd be down for an orange Curios. Orange and gray. Or maybe they could just do their gray one and then do like orange, like plastic, like the translucent pieces in the clip. But you can make some sick looking Curios pens. That's for sure. All right, this giveaway is closed. I gotta remember to put the springs and rings in that one. Let's see how the retractable Enzo bolt does with the masses. Yeah, I've got one coming. Do you have one of the orange Pilot Explorer that was a Japan exclusive? No. I keep meaning to hunt one down because that was the, what's the other one called? The Lightive? All right, let's pick a winner. Fountain pen news. It's you. You're roadied up. Fountain pen news. Have you ever actually won fountain pen news? Hot dang. Never. Nice. So yeah, I just need to go out and get one of those. They did the blue one and the orange one. They look really good. I'm in no rush though. You don't have a single pen on your desk? What? What? How do you even do that? Did you win? You did not win, unfortunately. All right, Emiki Love. Good timing, because I'm probably heading out here soon. What else we need to talk about? Tell me your email, Addy. ! Winner. Do ! Winner so you can see it all. That way you can copy and paste it and tell me. It tells you what you need to send me as well. The last meetup, we found out that Fountain Pen News and I work for the same place. Hilarious. You're welcome to Lee. Did you go to the Chicago Pen Show? Do y'all wanna raid someone that I watch? That happens to be on right now. I don't know if like they don't know who I am or anything like that, but it's someone I watch. I don't subscribe to their channel, but when I'm done working, I put this on. I put this stream on a lot. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna keep it secret. It's not stationery related at all, but it's something I like. Let's see here. How can I get there?